Homelander was about to drink a bottle of milk to ease his yearning. It was the only memento left behind by his deceased lover. Though she was gone, the bottle seemed to still carry her scent. Whenever he caught a whiff of that familiar milky aroma, Homelander would fall into the illusion that she was still right there beside him. But just as he closed his eyes and immersed himself in the moment, the door was suddenly thrust open. This sudden intrusion sent Homelander into an instant, violent rage. However, since he couldn't actually kill Ashley right then and there, he had no choice but to swallow his fury. Coincidentally, the emergence of a super-terrorist provided him with the perfect outlet to vent. But his completely unhinged rampage ended up claiming the lives of innocent civilians as well. Fatally, a bystander captured the entire gruesome scene on camera, and the video quickly went viral online.
So what, they're all starving, but one of them's got a fucking cell phone?
The narrative of a superhero slaughtering innocents instantly dominated the headlines, causing Homelander's approval ratings to plummet by a full 10 points. Company executives advised him to lay low and wait for the backlash to blow over before holding a press conference to issue a public apology. But his arrogance couldn't stomach the overwhelming wave of insults, so he decided to step forward and set the record straight himself. At the rally, a congresswoman named Newman was leading the charge, denouncing his atrocities. The next second, Homelander dropped from the sky and snatched the microphone right out of her hand. He loudly proclaimed that there were no absolute innocents in war. As long as they were exterminating terrorists, collateral damage was inevitable. Yet, this condescending rhetoric failed to fool anyone. Instead of being persuaded, the crowd publicly exposed his hypocrisy. The point-blank public humiliation caused Homelander's sanity to finally snap. It turned out that the bloody massacre a moment ago was merely an unhinged fantasy playing out in his head. Because he desperately craved the public's adoration, he didn't actually dare to commit mass murder in reality. Faced with the increasingly vicious curses from the crowd below, the once invincible superhero's psychological defenses finally collapsed, and he fled the scene in utter disgrace.